Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to get your hangar from every Stanton main city in Star Citizen. First, let's go to HURSTON. Once you leave your room, you want to look right and go down the hall. At the end, you will see the elevator. Use this to go to the lobby. Once out of the elevator, turn to your right and follow the exit sign. Once through the door and down the steps, we now want to turn towards our right. Ahead, you should see a shuttle stop. Go to this. Wait for the shuttle and board it. This will take you right to the spaceport area. Once it arrives, get off the shuttle and go towards these elevators. Go down to August Dunlow Spaceport. Once you arrive, go towards the right and down the tunnel. Pass security and continue on the same path. When the room opens up, to your right will be where you can rent ships at this station. Continue forward until you see the big hangar sign, then follow the arrow to the right and continue straight on. You are now in the hangar area and can request a ship and go to your personal hangar. In ARCCORP Area 18, leave your room and look around for the exit sign. Once spotted, follow it until you arrive at the elevators. Use the elevator to go to the ground floor. The next sign should be on your left side. Follow this out of the building and you will now be in a section of the CBD. We now want to head right and past this sign. Follow the street to the very end and you should see it open up to a giant circular monument, and on the floor it will say Zone 1. We are aiming for this entrance. Here we will take a slight right and go straight forward in this direction. Once you pass the pillars, you should notice the hospital to your right. But here we want to go left and into the tram station entrance that will now be in front of you. Follow the path and go down the stairs. There will be a split, but again we want to read the signs and continue down the path to the right. At the end of the tunnel, you will be at the tram waiting zone. This is where we board the tram right for the spaceport. If everything is working, the tram should arrive within 1 minute. If it has been over 1 minute and there's no tram, you may have to relog and choose another server region to get a tram to work. Board the tram and wait for your stop. Once the tram arrives, you will be at the spaceport. From here, we go straight and to the right side and up the stairs. Follow the signs for a hangar. At the end of the room, turn right and continue forward. Then under the sign that says hangars again. Go past the security scanners and take a left and quick right and up the steps. Once you reach this big display wall, walk past until you see the next big hangar sign. To your left here, you can actually rent ships if you have money. These rental kiosks can be found on every home planet at the hangar area. Back to the sign. Walk past this and on the right side will be a set of terminals where you can request your ships. Next, Lorville. Leave your room in Lorville and you want to look around for the elevator doors. If you are downstairs, you will need to go upstairs and you should see the elevator on the top floor of the habitation zone. Enter the elevator and choose ground floor. Once out, you want to go under the Do Your Duty sign. Then take a right towards the outside area. We are trying to get to TISA spaceport. From here, we want to go to the left, up the stairs and left again. Go straight and you should see the Metro Center signs up ahead. Go past this and down the steps till you get to this next sign. Here we go right and around the corner towards the left. You will now see a new sign telling you which way to go for the spaceport. Go down the steps on the left and continue to the next sign. Go into the waiting area, then board the tram when it arrives. This will take you straight to the spaceport. Once the tram arrives, you want to go right. Down the tunnel and at this map, go left. Then right and straight through to the custom area. You should soon arrive at the steps into the main hangar terminal. You should notice the fancy LED lights up top. Terminals to the left and the far right side will have elevators for hangars. Ships can be bought down here in New Deal. Down at the hangar side of this area will also be the ship rental kiosk. For MICROTECH, leave your habitation zone and look for the long side of the hallway. You should notice a large plant in the center of the hallway. In front of this is the elevator. Take the elevator down to the lobby. From here, we now want to go to the right and out the doorway. Next, we are headed down these Metro Loop stairs. And the next entrance is down this way. At the end of the tunnel, you will see a sign. We are now going to the left terminal. Wait for the train and board it when it arrives. MICROTECH is a beautiful planet, so make sure you do this trip at daytime as well. Once the train arrives, you will see the sign for the spaceport. Head left and make your way to the elevators and take one of them to the NBIS. Leave the elevator and go right. Continue on past the security terminals and you will end up at the stairs.
Hi, and welcome to New Baggage.
Continue up these and you will now be at the spaceport terminal. Now to the left will be the rental kiosk where you can rent luxury ships. The other end of the area will be the ship terminal and elevators. And that is how to get to the hangar on every home planet in Star Citizen in the Stanton system. Hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.